Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our long readings for Aries in Sagittarius season. Hello, my Aries. Now, you know that when I am doing my long readings, I use now 5 decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message, John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to clarify, Osha Zen Tarot cards to kind of give us words of advice, Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards to kind of finish it up. And now I have been pulling one from the crystal deck, Emily Anderson's, her set. Okay? So remember, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, whatever the message. My job is just to deliver. Okay? Okay. I have done an overview of Sagittarius. I really, really recommend that people go and take a look. It's Sagittarius season. It's the planetary movements. I pull some cards. I actually used my my Angel Tarot cards this time around. So please take a look, and I kind of look at it this way. This is more personalized to you, where the other the other has a bigger umbrella. Okay, so please take a look because it still will affect. Anyway, I have now 3 cards face down. Nothing is reversed, so reverse cards have a little stronger energy. Let's see what we have for my Aries in Sagittarius season. Here we go. First card up. The 5 of Air. So you enter the season basically, there's conflict. There's conflict in your thoughts. Now, part of that is, Mars is going direct in your season. There's also, in your sign, so it is going direct. Sagittarius is also a fire sign. So there's kind of there's just this thought pattern. There's this, just why can't this be better? Why can't this be, what I want it to be? Why is this so hard? Why? There's just all these questions. You enter into the season with all of these questions, and they're pretty much why. It's not who, what, where, and why as much as it is why. Why is this happening? Why can't this be easier? Why? Now, 5s have some changes, so the answers will come. You may not want to necessarily hear the answers. You may not even like the answers. But part of that is your fire, is that stubbornness that's just like, no, I don't like this. And why is that the answers? I just feel like there's this big why, W-H-Y, why. So, but 5s bring about some changes, positive, negative, neutral. Also, air energy is our Aquarius. Now, there will be Aquarius energy in Sagittarius. So, again, that's in that overview that I talked about. There's also, but this is Aquarius, this is Gemini, this is Libra. Thought processes, just questioning everything. You're going to be questioning. I just feel questioning everything. But the thing about this, my Aries, is you're not questioning it. You're looking for the truth. You're looking for the truth in whatever the situation is. And if you hear the truth, if you truly get that truth, it will answer those questions for you. But you're on a search of that truth. But again, it's why. So the 5 of Air says it's an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motive. So that's the other thing too. When it's the wise and somebody gives you an answer, I feel like you still say, why? This is really, okay, this is getting really strong down this line. And it's like they give you the answer and you still want to question it. You're not accepting of what whoever's giving you the answer. You want to know more. You want to know. You don't believe it. You don't accept it. You don't, there's a lot of this Why? Why? And then you think, and why aren't you telling me the truth? Why? Oh my gosh, it's just, but the thing is for you, my Aries, is you continue to look for that truth. And that's okay. Yeah, the truth isn't easy. The truth can be hurtful. But the thing is, you're like, I'd rather deal with the truth than deal with the lie. Okay? Okay. Kind of reminds me of a song. Oh, I can see his face, country western. You know, I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then, or I wish I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, once you go down that path, you need to uncover it. So this is a really good, Aries, if you are a detective, this is a good time for you. Anyway, next card, the 10 of Earth. Earth energy is our Capricorn, it's our Taurus, it's also our Virgo energy, solid energy, something, someone you can touch. 10's transition, this is all about happy family, happy life. And again, I feel a strong protection over whoever it is that you call family. Now, remember relationships. That could be anybody with your work, job, career. It could be, personal, interpersonal, intimate. It could be family or home, in any of those three categories. But the thing is, again, there's a lot of protection over your family. There's a lot of, ownership over your family. And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about that you're being restrictive. You want them to be the best that they can. But again, whatever these questions are, it affects your family's livelihood. It affects your family's happiness. And this is your ultimate goal. This is what you want. You want your family, your relationship, whoever that is. And again, it could be your work family. It could be your home. It could be just the people that you care about. But that kind of covers it all too. But there's questions. So in one scenario, maybe you're hearing about major layoffs and you're like, oh, this doesn't make sense to me. Why are we laying off when we had a really good year? Now, I know that the year's been unusual, but there have been places that have had good years, okay? So you might be like, why are we laying off people when we've had a good year? Why is this happening? Again, it's all about why, because the ultimate goal is the people that, I don't know, maybe the people you serve, the people you protect, the people that you watch over, okay? Okay. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Your last card here, the Knight of Water. Now, Knights, remember the court cards have an underlying energy. Knights have, the underlying energy for Knights is fire, okay? So this does have this passion. But then we have water, which is emotional. So we have this emotional passion. There is this, I know I'm going down this so whoever needed to hear this, there is this emotionally passionate need to find out the truth, okay? Whatever that is. Now, is this somebody, it's just this emotional need. I need to do this. I have to do this. Again, too, it's, and remember, Sagittarius is a fire energy. So with that, with your Mars and Aries, there's a lot of this passion and I need to do it. And it's such an emotional, it's almost like it's an obsession. It's like you're obsessed with finding out the truth. Okay? Now, I can't tell you not to go down that route because, I've gone down my own routes with things, the nice thing has been for me is I've had people that have supported me in that. So the thing that you need to be careful about is that you don't alienate the people that support you with this. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, the Knight of Water is emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. I like that too. So Let's go on. John Holland. How can we clarify this for my Aries? Oops. Cards don't want to necessarily shuffle. I do shuffle these before thinking about you, but I like to shuffle with you watching also. Okay, let's go on. Here we go. We're going to cut. Now these cards, I can't tell you if they're reversed or not, because you can see they look the same. Here we go. John Holland, Psychic, Tarot, and Oracle cards. First card up, victory and success. So whatever this is, you do find out the answers. You do find out the answers. You do ride into victory. Again, that Mars with your sign, because you are Mars, Mars is you. But again, with Sagittarius, you do get to the bottom of everything. You find out. Now, what are you going to do with the information? I'm not quite sure, but it's going to be powerful information for you to deal with. Okay, but I do love that. He's tooting his horn. He's at the edge. So part of the thing with this cliff is that there's a little peril with claiming victory and success. So it wasn't easy for you. It wasn't easy for you to dig into this. Anyway, next card. We have our 1, okay? 1's new start, new beginnings. Passion ignited. Again, this goes along with this first reading. This is something that you're just going to be, your passion is totally, totally ignited with this. Now, you do have the victory and success. You do find out, even though you had to go out on the limb, you had to go out on the limb, you do find the answers. Now, the thing is, there's also a sense of, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And again, this has that obsessive type of quality to it. Passion ignited. Now, here we go. Again, so 6s are coming up here. 6s have kind of a celebratory type of energy to it. I don't really connect with 6s a lot. So, if this is something that we see a little bit more, you might want to look that up. Yes, it is the number of man. Many times over, people say that it's not a good number, but I don't necessarily think that. But let's go on. Memories of love. Again, all of this that you're doing, this, has been for this family, for these people that you care about. Everything, now the only thing is, please, because again, just because, we're talking about this now, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is the path that you should go down, because I'm kind of thinking of that movie with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts, and, where he just became obsessed. So sometimes it's not a healthy path to go down. So there is, again, my Aries. Remember to, connect with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine. Make sure you do get that, that covering. Make sure you do ask for that protection, and also ask your archangels too, okay, to help you and protect you. Because this can be a really rough passage, a rough path for you. But again, you're very committed to it. Okay, you do need to keep that balance though. Okay, for your own sake, Now, here we go. Osha Zen Tarot. Any words of advice for my Aries? I love when the cards just are like, hey, take me, but they don't really jump out. So here we go, one more time. Okay, let's go on. Again, I can't tell you if these are reversed or not. We'll put you over here. Words of advice for you, my Aries. Here we go. First card. Reversed. Now, there is 7 here, so 7 does have that divine influence over it, but it's not an easy path. It's not an easy path, so you're going to need to make sure that you do make those connections, because it's not an easy path, my Aries. You don't have to go down that route. You don't have to, but the thing is, it's like that. It's just so irritating to you not to have those answers. So this is stress. This is, again, the obsession, the need to know, the need to know. And here it is, here he is, he's juggling, playing his horn. Remember the victory and success. He's balancing on balls, and there's the little monkey ready to pop his bubble. So one of the things to help with that, again, meditate and connect to your higher power and ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. Don't think you have to do this all on your own, okay? And make sure that the people that support you continue to support you, that you're not alienating them. Okay, let's go on. Next card. Here we go, reversed. And this is going with the flow. So part of that is also, so some of that is my Aries, you have Mars, so some of that energy, and again in Sagittarius, you want to push for those answers. You know what? You take the answers that they give you, and sometimes it's like, it's like sometimes you don't want to play your cards, okay? They want to give you an answer, you take it, say, oh, thank you for that answer, and then you go on and do what you need to do. You don't want to necessarily, we all think, yes, honesty is the best policy, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't honest. So it doesn't mean that you're to lie. It doesn't mean that you're not to be honest, but you don't have to play all your cards. Okay? Okay. Next card is, and we're going to flip, intensity. Yeah, it's all going to be intense. So this will be an intense season for you. Again, what do you do when you have that intensity? How do you release it? How do you, like the tea kettle needs to, has the little thing, the whistle, it helps to release some of that steam. What do you do? What do you do? This might be a good time for you to figure that out, so when it does come time, you can then say, I got it. Do you go jog? Do you go run? Do you go exercise? Do you go pray? Do you go, meditate? Do you go talk to people? What is it that you do? Because this seems to be a very intense season for you. Again, you want answers. I understand that. Now, we're going to finish up. Well, not quite, but we're almost finishing up with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards to see what happens. Remember, there is victory and success. The thing is, though, you are kind of left in a precarious situation with that. So, you're going to have to kind of, it's kind of figuring out what's important. What's important? Are the answers important to you? Here we go. Let's go on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And got to figure out where to put this. Here we go. Okay, this is reversed. Strong energy. Let's see what this says. The 7 of Ariel. Now, 7s have that divine umbrella. Remember, Ariel has your work energy, your earth energy. And we talked about that with the 10 of earth. And this is, that you do uncover it. You do, whatever the truth is, you do find out the truth. Sometimes it's not, though, by you finding out the truth, sometimes you're not to do anything with that truth, okay? Sometimes it's for you to know, possibly for you to let others know, but it's not necessarily all yours to own, all yours to figure out, to handle. A lot of times that has to be given up to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, your archangels, okay? So 7 of Ariel, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Sometimes knowing the truth, and then you watch it actually unfold, and you're, and in the end, that's your own validation. Okay. Next card, the Page of Gabriel. Now, pages have that underlying work thing, so this does feel like this could be a very strong work thing. That's, again, it's at work. People aren't necessarily being honest. It's kind of like, we had a really good year. Why are we laying off people? Remember, I told you about court cards. Court cards having that underlying. Pages have earth energy. Now, Gabriel is fire energy, your energy. So this does feel like whatever this thing that you need to uncover, it does feel there's a connection with your work energy too. So this is energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenges. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. So next card up. The King of Raphael. Now, I love this because this is telling me that it does work out for you. You do find that, you find out what it is you need to find out. Kings have air energy as their underlying energy, which is that, thought process. A lot of that is wisdom, strategic thinking, making plans, hearing news. Water and Raphael is water energy. So we had the Knight of Water. We have that. So there's an emotional component. But this is saying that you get this. You find out whatever this is. You uncover whatever it is. It doesn't mean that you have to be the one to bring it to light, but maybe you do help to bring it to light. It doesn't mean that it's resting all on your shoulders, but it is meaning that you do get to the bottom of it. You do get your answers. You may, again, you may or may not like your answers, but you can live with the answers because you can live with the truth. Okay? Okay. Anyway, warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. So you've got some really intense energy this month, my Aries. You really do. And you've got a lot of things that are pushing you forward. Now, is it to uncover? Is it the why? And, I kind of went down. It could be, it could also be, maybe it's not why are people being laid off? Maybe it's why am I not getting my promotion? Why are we not getting raises? Why aren't I being hired? There's a lot of these whys, and you do find out. You do get your answers. You do find out. You do uncover it. Now, the thing to do, though, is to be wise in how you, wise, why not wise? Be wise in, what? Anyway, let's go there. Anyway, card came out for you. This is one of the crystals, and I'm not asking you to buy it because I don't have any emeralds. Well, I do think I have a pair that has tiny little emerald earrings in it. Anyway, the crystal card for you. Emerald, unconditional love, beauty, recovery, healing past lives. And that might be why you're so into the whys, because this is part of that healing. This is part of that karma. Maybe if there are such things as past lives, maybe there were things that you didn't try to uncover before in that past life. I can't tell you that. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence to support past lives. The only way we're really going to know is, once we pass, and I'm not quite ready for that. Anyway, if you do have emeralds, I like it. Then if you do, keep it with you, especially at night. But it's unconditional love. Remember, you do have this, yes, it's safe to trust. Beauty, recovery, and a lot of this that we talked about is about recovering and also healing because, truth has to come out, right? Right. Anyway, whoa, these have been very intense, these longer readings. Anyway, my Aries, if you enjoy my readings, remember the buttons. Remember to like, share, subscribe. It really does help keep me on the air, so thank you. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved. Be blessed. Be safe. I got that different. Know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. But I think the blessings were really important this time too. But be blessed, my Aries. Bye-bye.